I thought he just like punched him or something, but he went and bopped him right with that hammer. Jesus. There's a door here, probably, yeah, locked. Oh, I hear a phone call. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming. Attention to you. Alright, I'm coming.
You're a daft old bird walking all the way out here for it. You know Charlie would have dropped it off.
What, and have that stinking great lorry of his poisoning my birds? He shouldn't be driving it on these lanes. It's a hazard.
I think he was hoping he could have a word with you about Frank.
There's nothing to say.
Oh, listen, Wendy, they might all be scared of you, but that's not going to work with me. You're 68 years old. Grow up. Talk to Frank.
How dare you speak to me like that? Give me my bird feeder right now.
Promise me you'll drop by and see your brother.
Megan Holloway,
Not a chance. Promise me. It's for your own good, and you know it.
You are a shamelessly manipulative and difficult woman. It's no wonder Charlie adores you so much.
No wonder I do what?
No wonder you never finish what you start. I thought I told you to check the incoming stock orders. Wendy, one bird feeder for you. I'll tell Frank you'll stop by.
Oh!
Charlie, stop mooning around and stick the kettle on. Make yourself useful.
You know, this is just a personal thing entirely. I've always hated that phrase. Make yourself useful. Something really awful about it, I don't know. That's just me. Well, that's not entirely true, Dungeon. Sam didn't rapture alive. Maybe his body was used up for energy, though. Just the same. Where's this blasted thing? Hello? Phone call I was hearing, I think. Here, I'll ring the bell first. Or I'll just open the door, I suppose. Hello?
Station Master's house, Howard Lantham speaking. Howard, it's Clive. Clive Smith. I need you to listen to me and not ask questions or interrupt. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can. But why are you calling?
The Emergency Measures Committee is imposing a quarantine around the valley. We've got an influenza outbreak in the village. We're suspending rail services, and we're also going to be shutting down the roads for a bit. You're going to be dealing with some anxious people, Howard, so you need to explain it's all under control, and we'll be back to normal in a few days.
All right.
Open up the emergency store. There's posters and boards, along with a bunch of stuff that hasn't been used since the war. Grab anything you think might be useful. I need you to close up any unoccupied buildings, put posters up, that sort of thing. Make sure everything is all squared away and shipshape. You are a military man, I'm sure you understand that. Everyone doing their bit, following their orders. All right?
All right. I think.
Good man. I knew we could count on you.
Ah, Jesus, Maze. What the hell was that?
Oh. It had gotten out way before everything. Huh. That is interesting. So by the time they set up all those quarantines and such, it had already gotten out. Oh. So, after playing a considerable amount of time, I have just realized that L2 is also interact, just as X is. After 2 or 3 hours. Oh. Oh, look, on the train set. Yeah. Go, little mall train, go. No, you know what? Party train never stops. Tipworth Junction shall never end. Never. Okay. We'll leave this poor person's house now. Now that I've doomed them. Radio? Blood. What was once a full bed is now empty. It may not be a Pooh Bear, but you know what? It is indeed a train set. However, I think I heard... Hey, I don't know if you could hear me, but stop turning off this train set. I want this train to go on forever. The party never stops. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that click. Let's see if there's anything out back. Or maybe we will not. Sometimes it's just how life goes. Up here, I suppose. And, oh, am I gonna see the real train? Probably not, because of that huge destruction of the train earlier. Yeah, thank you, Crosspig, for showing up. Thanks, Mike. See you at work tomorrow.
Repeating over and over to myself in the dark, eating cold food from a can with my fingers. My name is Catherine Collins. I am Catherine Collins. As if I can force the world to acknowledge my existence. Time has ceased to exist in any real terms. I'm reduced to marking out the days on the walls. Like a cave woman.
Interesting. So after everybody died, or was raptured, or what have you, Kate continued on. You know what, Dungeon? You might be right. We might be playing as Kate. Just continuously reliving this. Oh, wait. This is the train station. This is where Lizzie and Steve were supposed to meet up.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate, and I can't blame you for that. But I can't wait for you either. I've got to think about the baby. And, well, I should have left a long time ago. I've run out of excuses for not leaving now. But I do love you, Stephen. And I hope you find peace one way or another. Oh, there's planes coming.
There goes my theory. Starting to annoy me.
The tunnel.
There's no trains. Put up a sign.
The tunnel, Howard. Is it closed?
I think so. I don't like it. It's not right at all.
Stop whining. It doesn't help anyone. Did you know you're bleeding?
Oh, it's this headache. It's just killing me. I haven't had a nosebleed like this since I was a kid.
But you've not been to the village?
No, I've been here the last couple of days, or at home. I've only spoken to Clive at the EMC on the phone. Well, tried to anyway, but with all the crossed lines.
But no direct contact with any other people?
No, no one. What are you talking about? What's going on?
It's the pattern. It's adapted again. It doesn't need direct contact to transfer. It's using the phones.
What do you mean, direct contact? Stephen!
Oh my god, yeah, I think it's taking me to Tower 6. Like, that is clearly a line. When did we start playing a horror game? Oh, there's his paint can. What was that? I'm just gonna rewatch that on the stream itself. Cause that looked fucking terrifying. Yeah.